How to add an offense. You will notice you are not allowed to enter any information on the Offense tab. This is because an incident has not been selected for which you want to connect the offense to. Click the Incident tab and double-click the incident you want and check all the information that has been populated to ensure you have selected the correct one. Now go back to the Offense tab, click the New Offense button, which will populate the offense sequence number and allow you to start filling out the offense information. The line below the offense sequence number is the number of counts field. Enter the number of accounts. For this example, there will be 1. Now, click the Select button for the LRS number, which will bring up a table of all the LRS codes in the system. We will select a simple theft code and enter the value type description and click Look Up. But you can use the percentage symbol to broaden your search. So if we put a percentage symbol in front of theft and at the end of theft and clicked Look Up, it would bring back every record with theft in its description. Once you have selected an LRS code, you will return to the offense screen where the LRS number will populate along with the description of that code, the corresponding NIBRS code, and the type of crime that the offense is against. Next, fill out the nature of offense field. For this example, we'll type simple theft. Now, a victim must be selected. You are not allowed to type in a victim number, so click the Add Change button next to the victim number field, which brings you to the Victim tab. Note, since we are adding a victim by clicking the Add Change button on the offense page, you're not required to click the New Victim button. But if we were to be adding a victim separately, we would be required to click the New Victim button. Now, we will be adding an individual, so click the Select Person button, which will bring up the search screen. And we are looking for a person with the last name Wayne. Double-click the person, which will bring up the person's detailed information. Click Select Person, and you'll be brought back to the victim page, and it'll populate all that victim's information. Make sure that you fill out the type of victim field, which tells you if the victim is a person, a business, a society, and so on. Whether the person is an adult or juvenile. And we will go into further detail on the other fields on the victim page in another video. But for now, let's click the Save Victim button. And you'll be brought back to the Offense tab, where you'll notice a victim has been added to the count list in the counts for incidents. Now, you have the option of adding a property depending on the offense. To do so, click the Add Change button for property, which brings up the property search screen. Click the Search button and then scroll down the list until you find the property or drug or vehicle you are looking for. Or you can use a filter to narrow down your search. Once you have found the property you're looking for, click Save, OK, and it'll bring you back to the offense page again. And you'll notice along with the victim's count having a 1, now the property count has a 1. In another video, we will go into detail on how to use the properties detailed page. Just below the Add Property button, you'll select a location type from a drop-down box. Type in a location description and select a location code from the drop-down box. The number of premises entered is filled out only if the offense is a burglary. And the hotel rule applies, which is considered temporary lodging like hotels or storage units. The method of entry is to report whether force or no force was used by the burglars to enter a structure. Attempted or completed is a mandatory drop-down box where you determine whether the crime was attempted or completed. For example, if an offender attempts to break into a house but doesn't complete the act, then you would enter attempted in this field. Inchoate is a drop-down box where you have the option to pick from crimes where conduct deemed criminal without actual harm being done is involved, or the crime is incomplete. Type of criminal activity is a way to give more detailed information on the criminal activity or gang information involved, and you can include up to 3 types per offense. The type of weapon force is the type of weapon used in relation to the corresponding criminal gang activity. To review, you should have a 1 besides the incident, victim, and property tabs. Now you are ready to click the Save Offense button. The offense will now show up in the offense table. And again, note that the offense count now equals 1, along with the victims and properties counts as 1.